Okay. So, on here, what did you do to compare your fractions?
Cross multiply.
And what did you find out? What did you find out?
That they both equivalent.
But they're both equivalent. So, would that be proportional? It is proportional. And if they are proportional, how did you come up with 1/4 and 2/8?
Because I counted my total and got 2.
Okay, so you got the amount of orange juice for your numerator and
The total for my denominator.
And your total amount for your denominator. Okay. Let's look at Father Christmas. What happened with Father Christmas? What happened with Father Christmas? Were you able to work that problem? Okay. What was the problem with it?
Bart, he needed some more paint to do this one.
The larger Santa Claus. Could you figure out how much more? How much larger does he need to make it?
6 milliliters.
He needs, what was 6 milliliters? What was 6 milliliters?
Paint.
The 6 milliliters was the amount of paint for which one, the large one or the small one?
The large one.
For the large one? So how much did he use for the smaller one?
56 centimeters.
No, 56 centimeters, that was the size, right? Maybe that's a problem we need to work on a little more, right? Okay, let's look at the final one. Now, we collected data, and you had to graph your information. Did you make your graph? No. Okay, so I'm going to give you more time, and I want you to go ahead and graph your data, and we'll come back and talk about it later. All right? We're going to talk about the orange juicy problem. Which of those two did you decide was going to be the one with the most flavor, the most tangy?
B.
B, why?
Because it had more orange concentrate.
It has more orange concentrate. Well, did you try putting them in fractions and comparing the fractions? What did you notice?
I just noticed that B, when B was more.
Okay. But it had more orange concentrate, but didn't it also have more water? So if you compare B to A and did it in proportions, would it be the same or different?
Different.
Okay. Can you prove it to me on paper? Show me. Okay, I see you have right here that A has 1/3 and B has 2/6. Compare those two fractions and tell me what you come up with. One six and 2/6. This is 1/3 and 2/6. Can you tell if those fractions are equivalent?
Equal.
They're equal. Okay, so if you look at this one has 3 waters to every orange juice, just like this one has 3 waters for every orange juice. So now look back at number 1. Do you think they're going to taste the same, or will one be more tangy?
They're going to taste the same.
They're going to probably taste the same. Very good. So if you look at them in a clear glass, do you think one will be a different color than the other one? No? Can you use words instead of... Okay, that'd be great. So let's look at Father Christmas now. I want you to tell me how you came up to 28 centimeters.
Because I divided 6 into 168.
You divided 6 into 168. Where?
168 by 6.
168 divided by 6. Okay, and how did you come up with those numbers?
I forgot what 6 was.
6 is the milliliters of paint that he used for this. So if he's using 6 milliliters of paint on the little one, and he wants to make it larger, should you be dividing?
No.
What should you be doing?
Multiply.
And what are you going to multiply by? If he's making this 3 times larger going up,
By 3.
okay, but if he goes up, he's going to just be a tall, skinny Santa Claus. So then, are you going to make it 3 times wider as well? Okay, so what should you divide by? Multiply by? 6 times
168.
by 168? You're doing 6 times going up, 3 times going up, and 3 times going across. So 6 times 3 times 3, right? Can you do that on paper? So how much?
54.
54. Very good. Now let's look at the final part. Now when we did the pendulum, you collected data and you have a line graph. Do you think that if you had a longer string, do you think the number would go up or down? The number of swings. You think it would go down? Look at your data. For one string, for 5 centimeters, it's swing 50, right? For 10 centimeters, it's swing 42, 15, 35. So you're correct. If we had a longer string, it would go down on the number of swings. Excellent. So do you think that the number of swings is proportional to the length of the string? How did you figure that it wasn't?
Because they don't compare.
The ratios did not compare? Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Jamal. You can go.